Hi, good morning and welcome to a rather miserable, wet and rainy vlog. Today I am waiting for my keyboard to be delivered by Amazon. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever used it before, the Amazon track your package thing. So if you go into the Amazon website, you get a little button where you can click it on your order and it says track my package, and it shows you a little blue dot on the map of where the van driver currently is. And I thought, you know what, that's a great idea, let's have a look at that. So I clicked on it and I went, oh, it's literally only just across the road. I left it a minute or two, clicked track a package again, and it looked like the dot was getting closer. So I thought, you know what, I'll wait in a minute, because Gina and Isaac have both gone out to a play barn, and because Gina's brother and our nephew have come over for the day. So Gina's gone out to the play barn, I'm going to be meeting them in a minute. However, that being said, I said, okay, I'll come with you, but I'm going to take my own car because my Huel's been delivered to Sainsbury's. I'll get on site in a second. Just parking. There we go. So anyway, I was actively watching this live tracker, and on this live tracker, it was showing up that the package should be, getting delivered any minute now. So I clicked on it a third time, and sure enough, on this map, there's a road that goes round back to our house, and on this track, you can actually see the blue dot getting closer and closer to our house. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's definitely getting closer. And I'll get some other bits and pieces together, and then we'll go out the door. So whilst I was waiting for this van, I just kept on clicking on the live tracker, and sure enough, slowly but surely, it was making its way around. You can't just use the web page refresh button, that doesn't work. You have to actually go back and then find the track your package button again, and you click that, and then it'll refresh a little blue dot for you. So I'm tracking it, and it's coming, surely enough, it's coming around to my house. Well, okay, yeah, it's coming any second now. So I get my jacket and everything else, so I'm ready to go out the door. And I go back upstairs, have a quick click on the computer and refresh, and for some reason, it's jumped now to the other side of Warrington. So I'm like, oh, okay, then fine, I'm going to go out then. So here I am now. I've just pulled up to Sainsbury's to pick up my Huel, because yesterday, the driver, I didn't even know he was there, but the driver tried to deliver my Huel package yesterday, and unfortunately I must have been outside in the back garden, and I just didn't hear him come. So I've got a Huel shaker made up now to take with me. I am meeting Isaac, Gina, and my nephew and Gina's brother at the play barn in a second. But I thought, you know, I'll take my shaker with me. I looked in the bag after I made the shaker up, and I probably got enough to make one more meal afterwards. Now, this is the point I was going to get onto. So, one of the things I was going to mention was the fact that if you're on the 2-week delivery cycle, 2 weeks doesn't seem to be quite often enough. Personally speaking, if you're on Huel 3 times a day, and yesterday, in fact, I even had only 2 Huels yesterday, but if I had the 3 yesterday, I'd only have enough for 1 left today. Now, my 2-week delivery schedule, by rights, shouldn't actually be until Friday this week. So that means if I followed the 2-week delivery cycle and I'm following it 3 days a week, etc., etc., I would have run out a good few days earlier. So what I have to do is I have to go onto the Huel website a couple of days before I think I'm going to run out. I'll go on there, amend my subscription, and change my subscription date forward a few days. Now, during my period of being on Huel, I've been on a 4-week subscription, and then recently I've changed to the 2-week subscriptions whilst I've been on this 30-day challenge. Now, if I was to have left my subscriptions as they were, I think I would be probably about 2 weeks out of date now, because it's not quite often enough. So I'm going to send an email to Huel later on. I don't know whether they must have calculated this off what's the weights in the bag. But obviously, you're using a scoop, and as you're scooping it, and following their recommendation, you put your scoop against the side of the bag, and then you knock the dust off. But you are actually compacting it in a little bit. Now, that's open to interpretation for everybody. So you could get somebody that just literally brushes against the side of the bag, or you could get somebody that, with a larger hand, say like my hand, who's compacting it into the end of the scoop. So you're changing the actual volume that's inside the scoop anyway. So I think it's 38 grams they're recommending that's supposed to be inside that scoop. And I could use a set of scales to weigh it. But to be honest, a set of kitchen scales, and I've done this in the past, regular kitchen scales aren't that accurate. They're accurate in relation to, say, if you're making a cake, because a cake is measures of every unit. So if you're using say, for example, if you're making a cake, and you're weighing out 100 grams of flour, 100 grams of sugar, and 100 grams of eggs, or whatever, then it's not so bad, because then that way, the scales are accurate each time to their relative 100 grams. But if you're measuring it in relation to nothing else as a variable, then you're completely reliant on that being accurate. And I found this in the past. So if, for example, I bought a kilo bag of sugar and I put it on top of the scales, the kilo bag actually registers about 100 grams underneath a kilo. Which then you're like, well, hang on, that's nowhere near right. But like I said, again, if you're doing something like a cake recipe, it won't matter because everything will be out by an equal proportion. So anyway, so I've tried weighing out my Huel before, and going off the scoops, when I measure up my scoops and I'm compacting it down slightly, I'm only getting to about 36 grams. So again, this is then down to going down to, you know, which kitchen scales you've got. The ones we've got are proper digital ones, so they've got a nice, they read out to the individual gram, but even still, when you're trying to weigh out your Huel, it's not accurate. So I'm entirely reliant on the scoop. And because I'm entirely reliant on the scoop being close to accurate, the result is I end up using too much Huel, and that's the only thing I can think of that I'm going through the Huel faster than I should be. If I wasn't going through the Huel as fast as I should be, then I wouldn't be running out earlier. Like I said, by rights, I'm running out today. Today we're on Tuesday, so I'm running out 2.5 days earlier than planned. Which, if you think about it, if you were to say each scoop was going to be 3 grams heavier, 3 or 4 grams heavier, for each scoop you're adding from the bag, then sure enough, then that would allocate up for what I'm missing over these next 3 days. So anyway, so like I said, I've just amended my schedule, got it delivered earlier than planned, and I'm now going to go and pick it up from Sainsbury's. So hopefully it's all there. So I'm going to go inside now and go and pick it all up. Speak to you in a minute. So I've just picked up my Huel. But that was a right palaver in Sainsbury's just. We've got customers standing there waiting for their packages to be delivered, you know, to come to them. They've stood there waiting patiently and whatever else. You've got rid of the official click and collection desk where the stuff used to be, where you used to meet the people. And instead now you have to go and beckon somebody to go and get it. And then all you get is a sarcastic answer of, oh, I'm sorry, we haven't got a supervisor on at the moment, and they're the ones that walk around with these things that alert us that there's a package needs sorting out. I'm like, well, who's supposed to be covering them when there isn't a supervisor that does this? Oh, we'll go and get your packages now. It's not like an apology or anything like that. It's just like a, well, tough deal with it. So I understand why they're using these click and collect points. So obviously, supermarkets, places like Sainsbury's, etc., are seeing that because of the rise of the internet, that sure enough, eventually people will stop going into shops because they don't need to go into shops. So their theory is, why not have your stuff click and collected to a shop so that it encourages people to still go into the shops whilst they're picking up their online stuff. But if you're going to get service like that, I'm less reluctant to go into somewhere like that if they're blatantly just going to ignore you. We're quite clearly stood there. When I first used the computer desk, I was like, excuse me, where is my click and collect point now? Where do I wait? No signs up or anything like that. Oh, it's the first customer service desk. I'm standing there looking, like, well, where's that? Obscured behind a column that you can't really see unless you actually stood right inside the aisles of the shop, is a sign saying customer service. But that doesn't actually say to me, this is a click and collect point. A sign up on the end of the till might be useful. A sign on the floor directing you to where you need to go would be useful. Sainsbury's, really, you're completely dropping the ball in this. So I said, I've just ended up wasting 20 to 25 minutes waiting for a click and collect order when I should have actually just instead, you know what? DPD give me an hour delivery window. I may as well just wasted that hour and sat in my house at least in comfort rather than standing up in Sainsbury's for 25 minutes. Anyway, rant over. I've got it. I now feel like I've just missed out on the morning with Isaac in the play barn, so I'm now going to go to the play barn and go and meet him there. Catch you in a minute. Okay, we've just come to McDonald's. I'm having a nice healthy coffee and I'm going to get Gina to eat a pickle. Just for the purpose of the vlog. She doesn't eat pickles, we're going to find out. Right. Gina, what have you got in your hand?
Chocolate.
Gherkin.
You got a gherkin. What don't you like about gherkins?
It's big. Hello, big.
Isaac, do you want to eat the pickle? Harry, do you want to eat the pickle? Dan?
No way.
Should we get you a bowl of onion?
Nope.
Leave it in.
I'm sick. I can't see.
You can see in a second. Gina, there's still another one in the box. You'll finish that one off as well.
No.
Yeah, you have. Eat the other one as well.
Never give me an onion again.
Go on, Gina. Okay, I've just come back home and I've had these two packages. I've got from Amazon and Huel. So I'm going to have a quick open now. So this is my new keyboard. This keyboard, bearing in mind, was only 13 quid. I said this keyboard is only 13 quid, but we'll see if it's any good. So as you can see, the keys light up. Unfortunately though, I know it's only a cheap one, but one half's green, middle bit's orangey, red, purple, and then it goes over to blue the other side. I mean, it'll help me because I've got really bad eyes because I'm old, but you know, it's better than not having a working keyboard anyway. So yeah, it's not bad. Like I said, it's only 13 quid, so I'm going to see what that's like and do my editing in a bit. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Ooh, granola time. Yo, where's my scoops? I asked for some new scoops and I've not got them. Caramel. Yeah, so I've not got any scoops. Bit gutted. Anyway. So there we go, that should do me for another 2 weeks. That should get me to the end of the challenge now. So I know they've got new and improved stickers on these. But I still think it's version, yeah. So it's 2.3. Where's my old bag? It's also 2.3. I've never got a sticker on it. So it's the new stuff anyway, that I've been on the last few weeks anyway. So okay, we're back at the house again, and tonight I'm doing a collab, which is my first collab. So I've got another YouTuber who's literally just messaged me now, so he must be outside the door. So I'm just going to go meet Matt now. First time I'm meeting him. I've not actually met him. I've spoken to him a lot on the internet, but it's the first time I'm meeting him, so I shall speak to you shortly. So okay, I've just met with Matt Dempsey. Really nice guy. He's just recorded me for one of his vlogs. He's recording loads of other people. So I really like meeting him, just having him around my house. You'll have to check that out as and when it comes up. I'll let you all know. So I'm just about to try as well the Huel caramel. So I've actually got 4 flavours now. I've got caramel, pineapple, toffee and the chocolate. But this is the caramel I've just literally got in today's order. So I'm just going to go throw that in now and see what it tastes like. So let's see what it tastes like. Vlogging with one hand, it's not that easy. Right, so let's see what it goes. It's tasty. I think I might let the flavour develop a little bit more. So I noticed this with the toffee one, that if you left it in the fridge for a bit, it actually improves on its flavour. So I'm just going to throw this now into the fridge for probably half an hour, give it a quick shake, and then see what it tastes like. Wow, yeah, that flavour's really come out now. Just needs a bit more water because it's gone a bit thick. Keep your hand on the top. What's your Huel shaking face? I can't imagine what people begin to think when they're watching these videos back. That's so much better. I know I've said it before, but seriously, put it in the fridge for a bit and it develops the flavour so much more. Gina did make a comment that when she came downstairs, all she could smell was this caramel flavour going around the house. So, it's got a really strong smell, but the flavour takes a while to develop. Right, so anyway, I'm going to go upstairs now. I'm actually going to edit this one quite early tonight, because it's only 20 to 9 at the moment. It's not like midnight, like it normally is. Back in work tomorrow, so normal service is no longer. It's going to be just my random quick vlogs. So when I come back home from work tomorrow night, it will be a quick mini vlog. But no, definitely liking this flavour. So the toffee and the caramel, definitely my favourites. The toffee probably still more so. The pineapple, personally I'm avoiding it. It's just too synthetic, is about the best way I can say it. Yeah, so anyway, so that's it. Thanks for checking out another vlog today. It's been a bit of a random day today, to be fair. If you've not seen my other videos as well, please by all means go and check all them out. And make sure you click that subscribe button if you like what you've seen so far. Check out the other videos as well on my channel. and I shall see you all tomorrow for a bit more of the same. Thanks very much, and I'll see you later.
Press subscribe. Do it now.